What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Nerd Cave. This is Ashton as always, and I'm glad that y'all are here with me. We're going to take a look at a couple action figures that I've already opened and that I've had on display for a while, just because I couldn't wait to put them up. Once I got that 4-pack of Ninja Turtles, I had to throw these up on the shelf. So they've already been opened. I've got their boxes and I think I've got most of the accessories. I'll put them in a little Ziploc bag in the accessories container. But I'm going to do the best that I can to pull out all of their accessories. So, without further ado, we're going to be looking at the NECA Mirage Splinter, which you can see he's already opened. And the same goes for the blue battle damaged Shredder. It's your typical Mirage box. It's got the art on the side, some art on the front, another picture on the side drawn by Kevin Eastman, and then pictures of the figures and a couple of the other characters in the line. So that's the Shredder box. You can take a look at that. And here is Splinter. Now you'll notice that there's nothing in the background. That is because I have already taken out the insert that's in the box. I will show you what it looks like. There's one here. Right there, you see it's just a little street scene that looks really cool, and again, drawn by Kevin Eastman. I've got the other one, in this little cubby back right there with the Loyal Subjects, Ninja Turtles, and Shredder. I put that there in the background just because I thought it looked cool. It kind of filled in the space. So that's a look at the boxes. Let's go ahead and look at the figures since they are already unboxed, and we will take a close look at them, check out the articulation, the accessories, and how good they look, because they do look really good. So let's take a look at that. Here they are out of the package with their accessories. You can see, we'll start with Shredder just because I think Splinter comes with the coolest accessories. So we'll take a peek at those here in a sec. But there's Shredder. I've already got him posed as if he is hurt because, I mean, look at him. I did have to use one of these stands that comes with the McFarlane figures just because I was having trouble balancing him in a pose that I liked, and I got impatient. So I just threw him on that. But it works great. There he is. Now, I did have a problem, and I could fix it. I just haven't yet, and I don't know that I'm going to worry with it. His wrists do not bend like in and out like they're supposed to. They're stuck. I just need to either put them in some hot water or use a hair dryer or something. I'll worry about that later. I think he's pretty cool like he is. Double jointed knees and elbows, ankle rockers, decent articulation, you know, for a NECA figure. They're not necessarily known for being superposable, and that's okay. You can still do some great stuff with them. So yeah, there's battle damage Shredder. Looks really cool. Got some blood, got the dark lines like, you know, like he's a drawing in a comic book. Now he did come with an unmasked head, which looks really cool. I just prefer the helmet. I love the samurai helmet that Shredder wears. But there he is, battle damage on his face. He's angry, he's bleeding. Really cool. He also came with several different hands. He had the closed fists in the package. He's got this, I guess you can hold his grenade, which he comes with right here. I might actually switch that. Let's get that focused. I might switch out so he's holding the grenade. If y'all have never read the original run of Ninja Turtles, it's excellent. I highly recommend it. The end of the first issue, spoiler alert, but Shredder meets his demise, and there is a grenade involved. Stay focused. And this figure came with it. Pretty cool. But again, bunch of different hand options, so you can grip things. And he also came with this damaged, I don't know, arm thing, whatever you call it. I can't think of words right now. So that's Shredder. Looks really great. Love it. Love it on the shelf, which I'll put him back on the shelf in a little while, which y'all can see. But now we're going to move over here to Splinter. Let me just slide my old rackety table over. Now Splinter is very small. You can see him right here compared to Shredder. He is very small, and you know, the NECA figures go for around $35 or so. So I guess they felt like they needed to try to get your money's worth. So they threw in some great accessories. You've got this mouser, which is way cool looking. It's articulated, the legs move, the jaw opens and closes. You've got this Utrom, which is also really cool looking. Let's get a close look at him. He's awesome. Yeah, that is fantastic. Love that. Here we'll look at the mouser up close as well. There he goes, his head moves. Doesn't really go too much more up than that. Legs and feet. If my camera would stay focused, you could see that. Really, really great looking mouser. These just, I mean, these figures look like the Eastman and Laird drawings just jumped right out of the page, and I love them. Splinter came with a bunch of hands. Closed fist, I think. Well, kinda. Grip hands. Then these pointy fingers, which is what I've got. Come on, there we go. Which is what I've got on him back there. And then an open hand. Really great looking. He came with his stick, as you can see. Let's just go ahead and look. I didn't even look at it. I just skipped straight to the dang accessories. I've always loved the way Splinter looked in those early issues when Eastman and Laird were doing them. And like I said, this looks like it just jumped right off the page. It is fantastic. He has got his cloth kimono, his tail. His tail is a lot like the movie Splinter tail. But this figure stands up way better than that one. And it's articulated. It can move up and down and looks really great. His knees don't bend, do they? I honestly don't even know. No, they don't, but they do rotate. So that's cool. And his ankles have good articulation. They can move up and down. They can rotate. They've even got a little bit of ankle rocker in them. Just looks so good. I love it. He came with his cane, which he's about to beat somebody up with, the way I've got him posed. And he's pulling a Babe Ruth and calling a shot. Well, not Babe Ruth. I'm not a baseball guy. I don't know. So that's the Splinter figure. Don't worry about getting him posed again in a minute. But now we'll show you this. He came with a little teapot and the tiniest little cup of all time. Right there. I'm very clumsy. I'm gonna end up dropping it. Okay, pour some tea. Really cool. The handle on this, you could have him holding it. Handle on the teapot goes up. You can put it in his hand. It's great. Just the little details, like it's a drawing. I love it. NECA knocked it out of the park. And then you see the canister of ooze. Got TCRI written on it. And it is broken and puddled up. And it comes with 4 baby turtles. And a tiny Splinter who is teaching them the art of ninjutsu. Really, really cool. I love this. Even with all of that, I honestly would not have paid $35. I caught this on clearance at Walmart for 20 bucks, and I'm very pleased with it for $20. I think NECA just killed it on these. Let's see who sculpted these. Tim Miller, Kushwara Studios, and Nicole Falk did the sculpt and fabrication on Splinter, and Shredder is sculpted and fabricated by Josh Sutton. Really great work by those guys. And again, I do love that NECA lists all the creators on their packaging. It's really cool. So there they are. I'm going to put them back on my display and we will see what they look like up there. Y'all, I still really love those Turtles figures. I can't stop looking at them. I come home from work, and if my wife is not here, the first thing I do is come back here and look at them. If she's here, I hug her and tell her, hey, then I come back here and look at them. God, they look so good. I love them. Anyway, you can see Shredder and Splinter now in context with the other figures from this line. There's Splinter amongst the Turtles and Casey, which I also really love that Casey figure. I've had him for a while. He's just been hanging out by his lonesome because he didn't have anybody else to chill with. Now he's in battle formation with the Turtles. And there's Splinter being the leader, pointing out where they need to attack, which you would think would be over here. But it's not because, you know, displays. So there's Shredder. He looks awesome. There is the Utron and the Mouser. These figures, just the aesthetic of them, they're just fantastic. I used the background from the box set as the background on here. I just stuck it back there. I think that looks really cool, and it's a lot better than just a gray wall. I think that looks great. Yeah, I love it. This display is coming together nicely. I can't wait to get more figures. The new NECA Rat King has just released. I've not yet found it in store, but when I do, he's going to go back here by Shredder. Just really looking forward to more releases from this, and I'm going to grab them up as soon as they drop. And this display is going to be off the chain. I'll give you a little preview of what I'm working on next. Kind of right above it, you will see the Last Ronin, and also a weapon from Voltron that is up there. Anyway, there's the Last Ronin. I won't say who it is in case y'all haven't read it. You need to get on it. Then I've got Slash, which that Slash is from the Archie Comics line. He's not going to be on this shelf. He's going to go somewhere else. But I do have two of the other Turtles from the Last Ronin, and I really want Karai and the Sinjas and the Foot. So I want them all. I want everything. So this is where they're going to go. And I'm going to have probably just a random Ninja Turtle shelf that Slash is going to go on, because I've got all sorts of random figures from various lines. But I'm running out of room. I've had to buy a couple shelves. I'm going to put some, I'm going to move this around, put some over there. I'm going to put some over there on the wall beside the windows. So I'm just going to load it down with action figures, and I can't wait. Very excited. So if you happen to run into that Splinter, which I haven't seen it in a while, Shredder still shows up. He's actually at a couple Walmarts in my area, so you can still grab them. If you're on the fence, this is me telling you to go buy them because they're wonderful figures. And as always, thank you for joining me and looking at these. And comment, like, subscribe if you haven't. Please share my videos to your friends or your enemies if you think my videos are terrible. Send them to your enemies. I don't care. But anyway, I appreciate it, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day.